one thing I'm glad of, on consoles, this game listens to your microphone. Being a streamer, talking to chat, I'm glad I don't have that. Because it attracts the alien to your position. So yeah. Play game. I didn't know I had these. Looks like I have the DLC, Last Survivor. I don't know if I've ever seen the DLC. Main game and start game. Oh. I think I'll go with medium. I don't like a walk in the park and just walk through it. But I also don't play these games for the difficulty. I'm just going to test something. I do have overlays turned on. I want to see if it's all working right on stream. Yes, it is. So you see that over my camera, I see it over the game on the gaming screen. So yeah, I've got 5 of those as point redemptions and a heap of other redemptions that do things like that. 5 of them are horror, and the horror ones are cheaper. I just noticed one of them is cheaper than it should be. The horror ones I've got as orange, the other ones I've got as red. I do also have some bits ones under the stream. I've got a few for bits. The most expensive ones for bits are 50 cents. Or 50 bits, I should say. For anyone who might want to use those. It will be appreciated for anyone that does. Medium. Adjust the slider until the Siegson logo is barely visible. I can't see it at all. There we go. Survivors on the station. Ripley is not a violent person. They scrolled way too quick. Sega. Didn't realize the game was Sega.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. 3rd officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead.
Why such a gap between saying each name?
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
That was our character's mum. I will be turning it down a little bit. It is quite loud.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda.
This is our character, Amanda.
A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
That cutscene looks like it could have been made yesterday. That was insane good. We can see our feet. I like how it's got little beeps. I'll put it down to there, see how that is. User signed in. Torrens. All the other ones look open. Nope, this one's not. Okay. I thought maybe looking at the shoes might put some shoes on. But nope. Magazines? Nope. Door locked. There we go. A. Ripley. Amanda Ripley. Door's open now. Each panel has something different on the... except ours. Ours has nothing. That one's got that bird. This one's got a little sumo man. And this one's got nothing. Personal. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients, contracts. Well, contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What an asshole. Still, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up with when you get back, Blaine. Oh. I don't like the page up and down for scrolling, because the page up and down buttons are nowhere near either hand. That's what I need to do. I want to look around first. That's the terminal we just looked at, I believe. Caution, wet floor in the toilet. Can't use the toilet. Who's a smoker? A spacesuit. Several spacesuits. There's someone. I know I could probably be doing this after I get changed, but why would they have this stuff piled in front of the ladder?
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either.
How would you know what time it is?
I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
You should probably get changed before Verlaine calls us.
Oh, she did comment on us not being dressed. I was wondering if she was going to. I don't know if this has got copyright music, so... That got me. Thanks for that primordial radiance. I did not expect it. To Naylor. Re Nostromo at incident. Wayland Yutani file number. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Wayland Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before 7 in all. Dallas, Captain. Ash, Science Officer. Kane, or is it Kane? Executive Officer. Ripley, Warrant Officer.
Here's Johnny.
Hey, Pickles. Thanks for those ones. So those ones are all points redemptions at 250 points each. I do have some bits redemptions, one below the stream. Most expensive ones are 50 bits. And they all overlay my whole game for me and only the camera on stream. Wayland Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later. Clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of the luck we rub off on... Some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. You like them? Good. That's what I've got them there for. Looks like this is information on the ship and crew. Captain is... How's it already been a minute? I should have a counter on for scares. I was going to do it, but I completely, through doing other things, I didn't think of it. Change pants, redeem. I don't need to. Diane Verlaine, Navigator Comm Officer, Connor William, Owner, Verlaine Diane, Contractor, Wayland Yutani. Outbound and return transportation for Wayland Yutani. Maybe I need to cool down a little bit more than a minute. Or raise the price of them a little bit. I wanted them cheap so new viewers could use them as well reasonably quick. Outbound and return transportation for Wayland Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 WY employees: Samuel C. Ripley A. Taylor N. Actually, I know what I can do. You want sour candy? I can do that. let me just do this first. What I'll do is I'll do what I done on Friday on having 1 warheads and 1 toxic waste to compare the flavour. See the difference of them. I think that should do it. No, that just shows how many there are. There we go. So anyone can use the count, and I think I've got it so anyone can add scares like that as well. I'll try it again. I think I'll count both of those critical scares as a scare. So yeah, if you want to check what it is, you can do count scares, and if you want to add one, it's add scares. A toxic waste is good. Yes, I found that out on Friday. I'd never had ads. Yep. Ugh. I know Pickles doesn't have ads. We have got blue raspberry, which I know is also in the toxic waste. Look at the different sizes of them. The larger one is the toxic waste. Buy ads, awesome. So I've never had toxic waste candy before. I found out about them a couple months ago through another streamer I watch, Jimfinite, and for a long time I looked at them and looked into it, and I wasn't able to find them in Australian stores at all. I searched them again a week and a half ago and found out that there's only one Australian store that sells them and imports them. And so I went there last Wednesday, a week ago, and got them. So I'm comparing the warheads to the toxic waste beans. Warhead first. There's definitely sour there, but it's not that bad. I know warheads used to be classed as one of the most sours. And the sourness is already gone. So now the toxic waste. Definitely so much worse. There's the first layer of sour gone. Good job, Pickles. That one didn't get me. But yeah, I do believe there is another layer of sour coming in the toxic waste one as well. So as Pickles just displayed as well. If you see anything clip-worthy, clip. The exclamation point clip command works to create clips. What I actually heard when I was trying to track them down in Australia, Primordial, they used to be made somewhere, I can't remember where it is. I believe they're made in US now, but where they were originally made like 5-6 years ago or something, when US imported them, at one point they got recalled from all the shelves in the US because they had such high levels of something in them that they were actually toxic. So they all got recalled from the shelves. But obviously they're for sale now, so they've fixed whatever that issue was. It was an issue with just one flavour, but all flavours were pulled. So yeah. Still waiting for the second layer. I've got it a little bit here. It might have been. Okay, the sour's gone. Anyway, the toxic waste ones, I'm surprised are much cheaper as well. This little container is $3.30 or something like that for 49 grams. This full packet, 300 grams for $5. So toxic waste is so much cheaper too. Yeah, there is, like, anything in high dosages is unsafe and poison to the human body. So even water, high dosages, like drinking too much water in a day, you get water poisoning and you actually feel sick, and it actually really hurts. I'd done it once where I was real young. I drank 4 litres in one day. For the following week or two, it was so painful to drink anything. It was not nice. I wish I could get the little bottles that they come in. Just, like, even if I get one of the bottles, then put these ones into it. It's better than having this packet just sitting next to me open like it is at the moment. But the only bottles that we have in Australia are like maybe that round, that high or so. They're tiny. I want the actual bigger tins, which I've seen in Jimfinite's stream. But when I looked into it, they're not even available in Australia at all, so just waiting to get those lollies out of my mouth before I continue here. I read the outbound one. Passengers Samuels, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, Taylor, Nina. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. There's 6 names there. How's there only 2 crew? Oh, they're just passengers. Okay. Interstellar communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger cargo ship, retrofitted for a tow rig, retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. For no other reason than I want to explore before getting in the story. I just want to see everything that I can before doing too much. I know my objective is to get changed. Currently, I'm walking around in my underwear. Like, you can see my legs.